Weight exercises for the chest include the barbell bench press and dumbbell press. The barbell bench press is one of 3 major exercises that can handle heavy weights, and the dumbbell press has a wider range of motion and is useful for changing posture depending on physical conditions. Which of the 2 exercises above would you do if you could only do one? 1. Benefits and drawbacks of the barbell bench press. Simple chest exercise. It is the most fundamental exercise among weights and is one of the 3 major exercises. The bench press is an exercise that can train various parts depending on the position and angle, as well as increase the muscle strength required for the press action. In addition to developing the chest muscles, the synergistic muscles required for upper body pushing power can be developed. The pectoral muscles are the primary target, with the anterior deltoid and triceps acting as auxiliary muscles. The barbell bench press with the straight bar may put strain on the joints depending on the range of motion of the wrist or the stability of the shoulder joint, depending on the physical condition. Of course, you just need to find a posture that works for you, but this isn't as simple as you might think. In this case, the dumbbell press is more beneficial in finding a posture that works for you. Handling heavy weights is simple. When it comes to fitness, you should be familiar with both multi-joint and single-joint exercises. Multi-joint exercises involve the use of 2 or more joints, whereas single-joint exercises involve the use of only one joint. The 3 major exercises are complex multi-joint exercises in which various joints are used and weight handling movements appear. The bench press also only uses 2 joints, the shoulder and elbow, making it suitable for handling heavy weight. Being able to handle heavy weights increases muscle hypertrophy in the chest muscles, making it an essential exercise in chest workout routines. Even beginners should perform bench press before dumbbell press to activate basic muscle strength and coordination muscles. However, men would agree, but in bench press, high weight equals man's pride equals my strength equals this much equals self-esteem increase equals excessive weight. There are numerous phenomena. I don't believe so, but before I know it, I'm over-practicing. To bring the body back into balance, a person's body develops more on the side that is primarily used and has a bias to one side. If you do the exercise yourself, you can see that the part you use the most gets the most stimulation, but the part you use the least gets a little bit of stimulation. In this case, some people want to do dumbbell presses more frequently to balance left and right, but bench presses are more effective. For example, if you do a 100 kg bench press, you can easily lift the part you primarily use, but you must use a little more strength to withstand the weight of the stomach due to muscle weakness in other parts. In theory, I don't know what conclusions have been reached yet, but in my experience, the left and right balances were severely misaligned, but I'm now almost there. 2. Dumbbell press benefits and drawbacks. Free to change range of motion and posture. Because the barbell is caught on the chest when the barbell is lowered, the bench press with a straight bar has a smaller range of motion than the dumbbell press. The fundamental principle of bodybuilding is that relaxation and contraction must be maintained while maintaining as much tension as possible, and the dumbbell press is the best tool for this. Furthermore, some people are uneasy with the bench press because of physical conditions such as the shoulder joint, wrist, or elbow. The dumbbell press, which is performed with dumbbells on one side, is better suited to compensate for this, so even if the dumbbell press is performed with the same weight as the bench press, a person with a shoulder joint problem like mine notices a significant difference. Less chance of injury. The bench press is a motion that moves the straight bar up and down, and if there is no partner, there is a risk of being crushed by the bar if the strength is insufficient. To compensate, there are good machines with installed safety bars, but there are also machines that do not. The dumbbell press, on the other hand, is much more stable because you can let go of the dumbbell rather than holding on if you are unable to push due to a lack of muscle strength. Do I need to do any additional exercises to develop the center of my chest? You can easily feel the pull on the outside of your chest when doing a bench press or push-up. On the other hand, I use fly movements to capture center chest movements. Surprisingly, the dumbbell press is an excellent exercise for developing the chest evenly from the outside to the inside. For example, the bench press is performed with the hands fixed on a straight bar, so contracting all the way to the inside is insufficient. In the relaxation movement, the dumbbell press is similar to the bench press, but in the contraction movement, it can be stimulated very deeply from the outside to the inside. This means that changing the angle of the upper body is a good way to develop the entire chest evenly without having to do fly-type exercises.